Okay, lately Lyft and Uber have enacted a no firearms policy for drivers and passengers on their platform. However, this has exposed rideshare drivers to criminal threats they've never had to deal with before because they were under the illusion that they're protected because there's no cash transactions. Today, we're going to look at alternative defensive options for drivers in the transportation business. This is CEO Prepper. Hello and welcome to the show. Now, as we said earlier, rideshare companies Uber and Lyft have made it no secret about their no firearms policies. You've seen it all over the media. And in case you've been living under a rock, criminals do pay attention to the news. I mean, seriously, what were they thinking? I think they've been living on Fantasy Island personally a little bit too long. However, rideshare drivers have already felt the effects of these types of policies, some as late as this morning. Rideshares are now being requested by criminals for the specific purpose of robbing the driver, and that is the least the driver has to worry about. Now, while company execs sit around their boardrooms making boneheaded policies like they've got their heads in the clouds and handing these policies down to the drivers like they're Oz, it's you, the driver, being put at risk. It's time to get your head out of the sand and listen up. School's in session. Like the animal kingdom, criminals are predators looking for prey and opportunity. They work solo and in packs. Rideshare drivers may not carry much cash, but you have other things thieves want, like your cell phone, PC tablets, or keys. And don't forget your car.
Okay, welcome to the inside of my car, and I decided to do it from in here because basically this is where all my defensive weapons are located for the car. Alright, so first we're going to start out with my handy dandy pocket knife there. Just it's just a regular old flip out pocket knife with the serrated edges. It's really sharp, so I don't want to try showing you guys how sharp it is, but I'll just say it's really sharp. So that's the one line of defense in the car. Second line of defense is my nice handy dandy 31-inch expandable baton, same kind of like the police carry. In the state I live in, you used to have to be certified to carry one of these. Now you do not have to be, and even if so, I'm certified and trained to use one of these. So if you do decide to get one of these, I highly recommend that you get some training and certification in them, because these can kill somebody. Okay, so that's the second line of defense. Well, let me rephrase that. That's 2 out of 4 lines of defense for this vehicle. Third line of defense, or third instrument of defense, this is a 10-inch throwing knife. I have a set of 3 of these. They are Smith & Wesson throwing knives, also very sharp. Now, somebody once asked me, what are you going to do with a throwing knife if you're inside of a car? Well, you can't throw, it's not a great idea to throw the knife in the car. However, the point is very sharp, as it is designed to go into any object that you're throwing it at. However, it is nice to be able to pierce somebody. If I can't get to my pocket knife, I can at least get to this and use this to stab someone if I have to um, in the vehicle. Next, and finally, but without last but not least, is my handy dandy flashlight. Now, this is not just a flashlight, it is also a 10 million volt taser. It does work, and these are rechargeable. You can pick these up at pretty much anywhere, like a flea market or a good Army Navy surplus, or you can order them online. They're relatively inexpensive, about 25 bucks for. I got this for 25 bucks. They do go higher, but 25 is about the most I've is about the cheapest I found it. The throwing knives, I found these for about 30 bucks at um, basically any outdoor store. Your pocket knife, the pocket knife, you can get these for um, as little as like 5 bucks to as much as 14 or 20, or depending on the make and where you go get it, they can be a lot more. The baton, you can order these online. However, uh, you can also get them again at a Army Navy surplus store. Um, but I'd recommend getting them online. You can get a better variety of different sizes. So all these are within basically hand's reach in case something were to happen inside the vehicle.
Now, one thing I do recommend is that for rideshare drivers and taxi cab drivers alike, or anybody who drives for profit, get yourself a camera. You can get a dual facing camera that films both outside the front and inside the vehicle. You can get them for anywhere from $67 to $139. And that's the end of the show. Be safe, be prepared.